Good afternoon. It's 12:07 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The date 7/6/2014. What do we have before us going into a major earnings season? And it's a major earnings season preview. This is the nasdaq 100 and the S&P 100. And what I am going to show you, all my new MMTs, is that unlike, just like the S&P 500, it's no difference. We're extremely overbought right here, okay? And this is that top that came in during this calendar month of 7/1. That's that monthly bar that's starting right there at the moment. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a trend line, and all of you must realize one thing. We're coming into a major earnings season, and most people don't even know how to trade those earnings. This trend line is where they broke it out above other previous reversals. What I will highlight to you, we are extremely overbought. This was year 2000 right there. This was the expansion that we had when we went to war with Iraq and the S&P 500 and 100, but this is 100, and it gave it all back. And it actually, if you look at it very carefully with me, I will tell you the following. What is ironic is the following. Is 1996, right here, is where we had that great rally. But it gave it all back. And it came right back to that 1996 low. And now we have broken above it. That means that we've had the 2009 period to 2010 period, which was volatile, and then you can see where we had sold down in 2011, and then we just broke right out, straight up there on a monthly level, and then bam, we were right there at these bottoms, and we started out 2012 on a monthly consolidation, and we burned all the way up in calendar 2013. Now, just let me tell everybody one thing, and let me tell you very carefully what I am saying right now. All the years that I've been around, we are at 98.26 overbought level, and this is the calendar 2014 level. We know that that trend line was those other old levels where that would be support on a monthly level if we come back down. Now, we are extremely overbought. Now, what I am going to do now is I have the S&P 100 stocks here, and I'm going to show them on a weekly overbought level, and this is a major earnings preview that is going to start tomorrow, but really it kicks off a week after. So basically what we're doing here, all of these overbought levels on this weekly level and the S&P 100 on a weekly level, yeah, they're extremely. This is to an extreme, people. And I will tell you, like I always do, be careful in the earnings season. We are priced to perfection, and I can show you once again, it's going to be, you know, what's in the S&P 500. You know, here is Halliburton again, okay, in the S&P 500. Here, Intel's there. Look at Intel. We already showed it. This is what's in the index that's been going higher to make the index in the S&P 100 go higher. Okay, here we have right here. We have MM3M. Look at straight up rally, straight up overbought. Anything that these people can say in their earnings, they're priced in. Johnson & Johnson, I mean, give me a break. Look at that overbought level. So we're just going through some of these. Here, WMB, straight up from 35 to 55. Whatever they have to say is already priced in. Here, ABBV Inc. I can tell you right now, it's not been around that long. It came out in 2013, and it's at all-time highs. And that is exactly 93% overbought right here. So I'm just showing you a snapshot of here, COF, Capital One. I mean, listen, they've got problems, and I can tell you that they do, but they've been rallying parabolic up. What people really have to understand right here, right now, is these stocks are priced to perfection. Here, let's just let you look at Devon Energy. It still came up off of the bottom of $50. It's not even close. It was up here when we had the 2008. Look at that. Straight down, rally up, consolidation. Has a little cup right there for you to look at. But the earnings are getting priced in. Caterpillar, which is right back up here to all-time highs. This is what happened. Got slammed. These were all the previous earning reports. But every time it gets up at the top on a monthly level, that this monthly high at 120 is priced to perfection and whatnot. There is a lot more in here. I'm just going to send out the Excel file. One of the things that I do want people to understand is when you're going into a major earnings season, we'll show you a couple more. Apache Energy, they're all starting up off of their bottoms, but they're not out of their problems. That I can tell you for sure. All eyes are going to be on Apple. Look at Apple. It's coming straight back up. Had that stock split right here. And bam, we're right up at a double top. And they're going into a major earnings. Ford is another one in here that has come straight up off of the bottoms. Look at that. Look at that 1999. And, you know, there was some buying. They've been selling a lot of cars. And once again, Abbott Labs up there at the tops. It still is in here. Let's do American Express up at the top. I mean, listen, they're priced to perfection. AIG, once again, that is an older chart right there, but we'll come up with a different one that will explain that. Let's just take a look at Disney. Look at Disney up here. Look at that. You're about as overbought as you can get. And not only that, here, let's just take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft working its way. Here's year 2000. This was 2007 for Microsoft. It's taken out the highs. A lot of people have been, I would say, bottom fishing, very clearly. This is at monthly level. This is where that breakdown was over here. This is going to be the new support on Microsoft right here. This lower trend line right here, right around probably $37. I could say that Microsoft is, you know, fairly priced. It could go higher though. The earnings is going to be very interesting in Microsoft. So let's just take a look at our old good buddy Lilly. Well, Lilly has a lot of room to go. It's clearing right here. This is at $60 level. So, you know, these are the kind of companies that we're going to want to see what they have to say during the earning reporting session. So I'm going to conclude here that you are extremely overbought. And we start looking at 98, 96s. This is what drove this index higher. And one thing I want to be clear about